What's up, everybody? It's Yusuf here for part 4 of Radiata Stories. In the last episode, the humans have sparked war with the non-humans. Ripley and Jack side with the non-humans and take over Fort Halencia. The humans kill Scyfed, the Wind Dragon, leaving the Silver Dragon and the Fire Dragon left. The Fire Dragon, Parsec, visits Fort Halencia to talk strategy, but instead he gives everyone a masterclass on fulfilling their destiny. Parsec sends Jack to the Goblin Village, where he runs into Gans's father, Sir Gawain, and brings him back to Halencia. Gans finds out Cross brought the Blood Orc to the Dark Elf Village, and Cross has taken Jack's sister in for questioning. Parsec visits Lucian and reveals that Lucian is the Silver Dragon, Aphelion, but still doesn't find out what Aphelion is planning. When Parsec leaves, Aphelion sends Dinas and Cross after him to kill him. Okay, I think that brings us back to where we were. Let's go. So Jack heads to Fire Mountain where Parsec is. On the way there, he runs into Elwyn. She asks him what the hell he's fighting for. He basically says it's for the power of the friend zone. And Elwyn is in the friend zone herself, so she fights him. Jack hits his butt kicked, but Elwyn stops short of killing him because his resolve is really amazing. The will of the friend zone is strong with this one. Jack enters Fire Mountain and catches up to both the knights and Parsec in Parsec's lair. Jack doesn't want a repeat of whatever happened with the Earth Dragon, so he intervenes immediately. Unfortunately, but
Celestial line!
whoa.
An orb. Of course! It was an orb that destroyed the Earth Dragon. Ha ha ha! You've done well, Jack!
Don't do it, Cross! Fire Dragon dies. It's the end!
I did it! I did it! I destroyed the dragon! Damn you, Cross! Did you see that, Jack? The humans have won. We can't possibly lose now. We can wipe them out. Goblins, elves, all the non-humans. We will trample them into the dirt like cockroaches. Just like we did with your Adele.
What did you say? You stinking rat! What have you done to my sister?
Ha 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 ha! All bark and no bite, eh, Jack? The adventure's over. Let's see if you can at least die properly.
That's enough!
Huh? Sir Gawain!
Gawain? This is the famous Gawain?
Get away from him. That is, unless you want to take me on as well.
If that's what you want.
Stand down, Cross! Sir Gawain is too strong! You can't hope to fight him and win! Not here!
We're going to back down?
Yes, we are.
Very well. Jack, you get away this time.
Wow, Cross actually followed a command. He hasn't done that the whole damn game. Yeah, sorry I played the whole scene pretty much. But, I mean, you gotta admit, Cross's monologuing was really dope. Yo, he's something straight out of the clan. He wants to kill everything. Anyway, back to the story. Off in Radiata Castle, Lucian can feel that Parsec is dead. Now all that is left to do is get the vessel. Damn, Lucian wants to destroy everything. I wonder what his endgame is. Once Dynas and Cross get back to the Radiata Castle, Dynas gets pissed at Cross because Cross does whatever the hell he wants. It's actually quite ridiculous. It's one thing if you have a damn soldier who is crazy as cat shit and you let him off the leash when you need him, but Cross is walking around off the leash all the damn time. I'm surprised Dynas hasn't been killed by his own dog. Anyway, Dynas wants Cross to let Adele go, and she hasn't even been charged with a crime. Cross is like, being Jack's sister is her crime. Remember, he stole my fiancée.
Enough! I'm growing tired of your insubordination.
There are very few in this castle who would dare speak to the Dragon Slayer in such a manner, General.
In any case, I want Adele released immediately. That's an order.
I'm afraid you're too late.
What?
It seems that while we were chasing dragons, the mice came out to play. She has escaped.
Very well. I will include that in the report I'm preparing for Lord Larks concerning your recent behavior.
Do as you wish. But I didn't realize the General was a tattletale.
Cross!
Damn, he's an ass. The Dragon Slayer? Anyway, back in Halencia, Zane wants to kill all the humans, but Ripley rebuts with the answer to Lucian's question.
We all know that humans are greedy and selfish creatures. But that's because human life is so fragile and short. Humans aren't immortal. They're like babies. They want to grasp at everything before their time is up.
Zane asks Gawain what he thinks, and Gawain is pretty sure that she will be the vessel. It is her destiny after all. However, whatever Ripley said changes nothing. The humans have killed all the dragons, and Zane is pretty sure that they will kill all the non-humans the dragons were protecting. So Zane has already put the plans in motion. You would think that the humans would be horribly outnumbered. It's one race of white folks against all the 4 other races. Gawain is like, whatever, bro. And Zane is like, I'ma tell you this once. We aren't just gonna stop the Radiata Knights. We are going to heinously destroy every human. And back at the castle, Cross is readying the troops.
The dragons are all slain. The non-humans are on the defensive. Their morale is in tatters. We must not miss this opportunity. Gather the troops. We'll strike them down with one mighty blow.
But Lord Cross, Sir Gawain is with the non-humans. Shouldn't we develop a strategy or something?
What do you mean? Develop a strategy? What are you blabbering about?
This is a grave situation, sir. We can't afford to be careless.
Silence! I will not have cowards in my brigade! Get out of my sight!
He's like, General Dinas? Fuck General Dinas. This is the Dragon Slayer's army now. Back at the fort, again, Jack is woken up by none other than Gans. He and the bandits rescued Adele, so that is solved. Gans tells his story, which is a recap of what we already know. But just in case you are like, hey, this game hasn't made a fat guy look like a buffoon in a minute, here you go.
That's when we discovered that Miss Adele was being held prisoner there. I knew that before we did anything else, we had to rescue my friend's sister.
Gans has decided to stay with the non-humans and fight. He also takes the opportunity to talk to his father, whom he hasn't seen in 16 years. So Gawain decides to train with Jack. Afterwards, Gawain tells Jack more about his father. Gawain asks for Cairn's sword, which Jack has been carrying this whole time, and wonders if it's still cursed with evil from when Cairn had contracted Algendar's. But he's sure now that Jack has cleansed it. This is when I realized that the orb that fell out of Jack's pocket that Cross used to kill Parsec was part of the sword. There is a big spot where it should be in the Cairn flashback at the beginning has the orb in the sword. That is probably how he defeated the water dragon. Like the fight in the flashback where they collided at the end of the scene actually was the end of the fight. The dragon got sucked up in the orb. Anyway, Gawain dubs the sword the Arbitrator and tells Jack he's strong enough to use it now. Jack goes to sleep and is awakened with a bang.
What was that? Captain! Jack, where have you been? It's a surprise attack.
In the throes of the battle, Jack sees Cross and gets down with the rematch. This time, Jack wins and gets ready to kill the dude. Then he gets stopped by Dinas. Jack is like, fuck that, Cross is a douchebag and needs to die. So he picks up his sword again and then Gawain stops him. Why? Ripley is all like, there is too much bloodshed already. Bitch, it's a war and Cross is the dude actually facilitating it. Kill him. They show all the people out there dead and Cross gets to live? What the hell? It's fucking Batman rules, dude, I swear. Dinas reveals that Sir Gawain is his former master and that he came to order a withdrawal, and Cross acted on his own because he's Cross. So they let Cross go, and Jack is as confused as I am. He's a jackass. He's killed 2 dragons. Why aren't we killing him?
What was all this for?
After the dust settles, Ridley decides to go on a journey by herself. She calls out to Natalie, Jasney's spy, and tells her to relay a goodbye message to her dad. Outside the city, Dinas tells Cross that he will inform Larks of Cross's activities once they get back.
Have you discussed this with Lord Larks?
No, I haven't told him yet. But I will the moment we get back to the castle.
Indeed. He shall be informed of General Dynas's treason.
Cross! You'll rot in hell!
You will hold your tongues. Whisper one word of this, and I'll deal with you as I dealt with the dragons.
Of course. This is why you gotta spank your kids. Later on, Jack gets a note from Ridley to meet her alone under the moon tree. He goes, and they have a bit of a one-sided discussion. Ridley has it all figured out.
It's not just the fault of the humans. The fairy creatures have to share some of the blame too. I don't think he knows it himself yet, but Lord Zane has been infected by Algandars.
What? Zane too?
The imbalance in the world and in the cosmos is the source of the Algandar's plague. The pride of the humans and the negligence of the non-humans, they are at the root of the cycle of destruction.
I don't really get this philosophy stuff.
Once I received the transpiritation, my destiny was clear. I had to become the arbitrator of order for the world. That ritual set me on the path to my destiny as the Gold Dragon's vessel.
Huh? Where are you going?
I'll always be grateful, Jack. I have to go. To the end of the world.
That's women for you. They act like they have all the answers. Then they join souls with an elf, and between the both of them, they really do have all the answers. And then they blow you off for the greater good. And back at the castle, Cross tells his lie to Larks, and Larks promotes Cross to general, and then tells him to use Dynas's death to embolden the troops to take back Fort Halencia. Then gives him temporary command of all the guilds too. Larks is a cold Mickey Ficky. And Cross leaves, and Lucien asks if Larks believes that lie, and Larks is like,
Cross killed the dragons. His energy may be exactly what the troops need at a time like this.
When Lucien scoffs at him, Larks turns to Lucien and calls him out for scheming as well. Larks asks him point blank who he really is and calls him out for knowing way too much. Lucien literally gives Larks the exact same type of answer.
Who are you really? You always know far more than you should.
I'm just someone helping humanity find its future.
Is that so?
Sensing that he is about to be discovered, Lucien says he will be leaving the castle soon. Larks knows that Lucien is probably leaving for good. Lucien tells Larks that he will probably see him again though. The next morning, Cross has all the armies ready to storm the fort. But then the Silver Dragon, aka Aphelion, aka Lucien, comes flying out of the castle. Cross says, "Fuck the fort. Let's go kill the Silver Dragon." Lark sees Lucien as the dragon, that was him seeing Lucien again, and knows that humanity will come to an end soon. Well, crap. And Jack finds out that Gantz and Gawain went to the end of the world, the city of White Knights, from Zane and follows them. But when he gets outside, he finds that Gantz was waiting for him so that they could go together. On the way, they find Gerald because apparently everyone in Theater Vancourt needs to fight Jack. Oh, I should be able to live from that. Why is Gantz always getting nailed? Jack beats Gerald, and Gerald is like, "Damn, when did you get so badass?" They get to the city entrance to find none other than Cross and his gang. Jack asks him what he's so damn afraid of since he wants to kill everyone that isn't human. And all Cross knows is that they have unfinished business, so they fight. Same damn result. This time, without anyone stopping him, Jack spares Cross, talking about, "I'm the protagonist, I don't kill people." Really, he said some shit about not killing Cross to honor other people's wishes.
General Dinas and Gawain and Ridley have all stepped in to save your life. I won't disrespect their wishes.
Dragon, I pray. My beautiful prey!
Cross, get back!
Sinners shall be destroyed. Young hero, I shall wait with Quasar's vessel in the castle of the Gold Dragon.
Yup. So this is one of those tropes that absolutely sucks, where the protagonist has all the means to kill a guy who has caused everyone in the story a crap ton of pain, and he doesn't do it on some high moral shit. Then someone else kills them, like, right away. Jack isn't a killer. He just walks around with a sword and sticks it into flesh all day. There's a difference. Anyway, after that, Aphelion just tells Jack that he will be waiting in the Gold Dragon's castle, right at the end of this time-consuming maze. Once they get past the maze and to the final set of steps, they are greeted by Aphelion as Lucian, telling them that Ridley is being overtaken by the elf soul inside her. Jack hauls ass to the top and finds that Ridley was about to be taken by the Golden Dragon.
Ridley!
Jack.
Ridley, it's okay now. We've come to rescue you.
Lady Ridley!
You came.
Ridley.
I must thank you, young Jack.
Lord Lucian?
Thank you for preventing her awakening. This girl was to serve as the Gold Dragon's vessel, you see. There was nothing I could do to stop it.
For I am Aphelion, the Silver Dragon!
Jack, take Lady Ridley and get out of here now!
With you at my side again, I do not fear death.
Father!
No! No!
It is done! It is done!
Gans's face is hilarious, though. So, Aphelion explains that by destroying the dragons, he has forced a prophecy to happen. But by stopping the golden dragon from taking the vessel, he has stopped the destruction of all humanity. So instead of wanting humanity dead, he was basically helping humans to complete their human supremacist agenda. All he's got to do now is kill the vessel. But not if Jack has anything to say about it. So that is the non-human story. Here is the non-human ending.
The Guardian is destroyed by that which he would guard. The power of humans is truly an awesome thing.
We are powerful because we protect the people we love. The desire to protect those that we love gives us purpose.
You may be right. You humans, you have no need for guardians anymore.
What do you mean?
Dragons exist only because humans want them to exist. It was your choice. Humans were ruled by dragons because that was what they willed. Fare thee well. Fragile, transient, loving humans. Fare thee well.
I don't think any father would take would I don't think any dad would die just to have their son so their son can die with him later. That's the dumbest thing ever. Shouldn't have done that. I spent a lot of time charging Gantz up. That sucks. I hope he appears again.
Ridley, let's go.
Yeah.
That was a non-human plot summary of Radiata Knights. I liked it a lot. I wish they would have used more actual non-humans. Elves are basically immortal humans with wings and funny ears. The first order of business should have been to free the dwarves, not to take that stupid fort. The blood orcs and goblins could have been more interesting to the story too. Oh well. I was confused before, but I think that Zane was laughing maniacally because he got all the humans while Jack and Ridley were in the Gold Dragon Castle. This is why Jack and Ridley returned to a ghost town. So I guess that was the end of humanity still. Before I thought he was laughing because of Algandars. Anyway, next is the human ending. Peace.